Hello and welcome to The Better Half. I'm your host, Rachel Monick, and joining me, Heaven Daniels is here, Alyssa Janis.
Good morning.
And new to the show, Anna Lindsley. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Anna's the wife of Packers center, Corey Lindsley. And for most of you watching, many of you, today is Black Friday.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy shopping.
I wore my black because of it.
Because it's Black Friday.
Yeah.
You were a good thinker.
I was.
And you have a lot to do today, don't you?
I do actually, because I've gotten word of mouth to online shop for baby stuff on Black
sweet.
Friday.
That's
like
cool.
just an extra crib sheets. I think I'm gonna try and get my crib today. So yeah, after this is over, you'll find me on the laptop.
That's
Very cool.
awesome. Get all that stuff done
I know,
now.
why not?
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Wait till your shower." I was like, "I can't."
You totally should though, because you'll probably get a lot of the stuff, and then you can always come back and
I'm
get
gonna
stuff
wait for
later.
most of the big
Yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
the
She can
crib,
return it and
that's very true.
Get a gift card or something else.
Right.
Anna, do you like to shop on Black Friday? Go out to the stores?
I'm like such a family person. I kind of like just avoiding the crowds and going out after all the
Madness.
craziness is
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
I don't really do Black Friday. I'm the same with you, Anna. Like, I like to sit home with my. I just feel like you can shop. I shop whatever I want all the time, so I
Yeah.
don't need to go out. There's always sales and deals and coupons. So
And it's so crowded.
yeah,
And people get a little anxious and
I've heard some crazy stories. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm the person to be dealing with that.
have you ever
craziness.
done it?
I never have.
No.
Never have.
No.
My mom used to growing up, like when we were growing up, she would go for random things that my sister and I wanted to try and get for Christmas. But she would get up at like 3 in the morning to be to Target by 4, and it's craziness.
It's
do
changed
you do
a,
it?
Well, no, it's changed a lot too because the stores open at Thanksgiving night
Which I
now.
don't like.
Yeah, at like midnight. You know what I think is cool? I think it's like maybe a day or two after Thanksgiving when all the movies are $5 at Walmart. Now,
Okay,
that
yeah,
I will do.
that's legit.
I'll go and get
That's legit.
DVDs for $5 with my sister, or sometimes they're like $2, but that's about it. So
Sure.
yeah.
And I know people who do like a family thing for Black Friday. They all wear the same outfit, or
And go out
they have
shopping.
matching sweaters, Christmas sweaters, and they go out and they shop together. So
Okay,
I
well,
think that
that would
could be
be
kind of
cute.
fun if it was a tradition.
Now that you say that, I could see me doing that with
could
like my
see you
mom.
do- yeah.
My mom, my sister. And
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Anything big you're hoping to get for somebody on the
we need
Christmas
big
list?
stuff. We're kind of finally settled here, so snowblower, grill.
Oh, we
like
have
those
snow
big-
Snowblower. We still
But
need a
small
snowblower.
gifts, I feel like, yeah, I know. I feel bad borrowing the neighbors all the time.
That's what neighbors are for.
That's
Yes.
right. That's
Yes.
true. We have great ones. So
Yeah. So, all right. Well, happy shopping day to you. If you're
Good
doing
luck.
it online, maybe Cyber Monday is coming up. So there'll be a lot of opportunities to get a good deal. So, what happened over the past weekend was the Retro Rendezvous. Former Green Bay Packers, you all remember him, right? Wide receiver Donald Driver was back. Music star Ray Parker Jr. there too. They drew a big crowd to Goodwill Industries of southeastern Wisconsin's Retro Rendezvous last
Looks like
week.
quite the shindig.
Oh yeah, the event helps raise money for the agency. There's Donald Driver right there. You can't.
That smile,
Yeah.
you can't miss.
And he was joined by a lot of players from the 1996 Super Bowl team. Don Beebe, Antonio Freeman, Dorsey Levens, William Henderson, Santana Dotson. We saw walking down the catwalk. Just a great event, and I love seeing the guys
it
all
looks so
dressed
much
up.
Like, from what I
fun.
understand, it's like a big deal. Like, and everyone who's been in, I've never personally been, but I know a couple years ago, Audie and Nick Perry, who are here, they attended and they said it was amazing. They walked in the fashion show and just all the players that come back and
There's William Henderson.
working it. Yeah, so
Always styling.
How fun.
it's always fun to dress up.
I like to see the
anyways.
guys do the runway, not just the ladies.
They're all so cool, so smooth.
Showing off their Super Bowl rings.
Yes.
The man of the hour. Anything Donald is a part of, though, is really amazing. Everything I've been to, that's whether it's his personal gala or something that he's got a great energy
does
about him, and
amazing work.
he can't make you feel any more special or love each individual person. So
And I bet it's great for the guys to reconnect.
yeah,
You know?
get back together like little
Yeah.
reunion.
It's
or
fun to get
something.
back together with all of them.
And a super cause too, helping out Goodwill Industries. So, yeah, well, now it's time. That time in our show we get to know our guests. Anna, the spotlight is on you, girl. So tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, so big sports year for us. We were really
yeah.
excited.
Big
That doesn't
Indians
happen
fan.
very often.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I grew up in Cleveland, went down to Ohio State for school and met Corey there. in 2011. So we got married this past April, and I just relocated to the area in May. So excited to be here finally and not going back and forth. So that's really nice. Yeah.
Well, look at this. Tell us about your wedding day. I love this picture.
We had the most crazy weather on our wedding day, actually. Cleveland's right by the lake, so it was actually 50 and sunny to start the day. And when we walked out of the church, it was snowing, like literal snowflakes.
Wow.
And then by the time we were taking pictures, it was kind of this mix of rain. So fortunately, I had umbrellas and rain boots for all the bridesmaids. So the pictures came out great. Yeah, so it was really great.
That's adorable.
And then we went to Italy for our honeymoon. So this is us in the Colosseum.
Oh, how awesome.
That's a fun trip.
It was awesome. Wow. This was Venice, which was Corey's favorite. It's just such a neat
Have you guys
city.
ever been that far out of the country together before?
I studied abroad in college, so I'd
okay.
actually been to Italy, but not to Venice. So that was cool because it was my first time there. And
Did you do
beautiful.
a gondola ride?
We did, yes. It
How
was great.
romantic.
Yes, so that's where we started our trip. And then when we got back,
You had a baby.
we're gonna get a puppy. So we actually adopted Yogi in Fond du Lac. We went down and met him in May and came back with him 2 days later.
He's cute.
And yeah, he's actually he was born in Alabama. They found him and his brother and his mom outside a barn, and there's a connection to the Wisconsin area where this woman drives up these dogs so that they don't get put to sleep. So we don't really know what he is, but he's so energetic and he's sweet and we love him, so it's been really fun to
He is energetic. Anna's my
Yes.
neighbor across the street. And one day I was talking to Anna outside, and she's in her yoga. You know, she must have just taught a class or worked out. And the dog comes sprinting across the street, runs in the house. I think it went up the stairs and like through the whole house. I was like, oh, hey.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But your kids loved him.
They did love it. Like, they want a dog so bad, but no.
They
So
can
how
come
long
play
have you
with
been
us
in
anytime.
town?
I moved here in May. So we got married April 2nd. We went on our honeymoon and then
It was
came
time
right
to come
after
here.
that. Yep. So it's been good.
exciting
It's
stuff.
crazy. It's flying by. I was just thinking it'll be 8 months since we got married in December already.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it just
I know
It was
that
by in a
feeling.
blink.
It just
So-
flies by.
Well, Alyssa still considers herself a newlywed.
Yes, she does.
the first year. The first year you're
It's been a
allowed.
year and a half. It's,
Yeah, it's
longer
beyond
than a
that
year.
first year.
but I'm still considering. On the show, anyways, I'm the like
Yeah, you are the
shortest amount
newliest
of yeah.
Fred.
So I'll keep it that way for now.
I think I just made up a
New
word.
mom.
Anna's stealing it from me, but that's okay.
Just for today.
Just for today. And once you have that baby, then you'll be
I'll
new mom.
say yeah.
The new
I'll
mom.
cut it. I'll cut the newlywed.
Well, welcome to the show. We're glad you're
you for
here.
having
You're going to teach us a little yoga later on.
We're gonna do some prenatal yoga for Alyssa.
You ready for that?
My specialty.
Yep.
It'll be
I'm
great.
hoping
It'll
so.
be
I
fun.
don't do yoga very often, so I'm
It's
a little
really
nervous.
gentle, so don't worry.
Good.
And we're also going to do a little cooking, as we always do here on the show. Coming up, we're heading into the kitchen. Chef Ace Champion is making a delicious fall dish, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching The Better Half. Welcome back to The Better Half, and welcome Chef Ace Champion. It's nice to have you on the show.
Pleasure's all mine.
You know a lot of the people that are here today, including Kevin.
I do. We actually just saw each other a couple of weeks ago at the House of Hope.
at the gala, yeah.
Yep.
Chef had a show this past season called.
It was a Chef Champion show, and now we're going into our second season in January, still on CW14, changing the name to Cook Like a Champion.
I love that name.
yes.
Cook Like a Champion. It's perfect. And what are we cooking today? Here.
Today it's leftovers, and I know a lot of people have issues with leftovers. What do you do with them? Especially when it's turkey, kind of hard to just eat leftover
And if you have a
turkey
lot
as
of it,
is.
yes.
Right. So all we're going to do is just take the leftovers. In this case, we're doing leftover pheasant because we don't do
Fancy.
turkey at my house. And then we're just going to shred that up and put that in a pastry, and that's going to be a smoked duck pastry
Okay.
stuffed with a little bit of pepper jack cheese, and then we're going to finish it with a basil pesto cream sauce.
Sounds good. It sounds really
Yeah,
good. So why do you choose pheasant over turkey?
One, it's to me, it's a lot more juicier. It's easier to handle. You know, I'm smoking a little bitty bird versus a big 30-pound bird.
Yes.
And it's different. You
It's
know?
different, yeah,
And
different
it's
flavor.
hunting season. A lot of hunters
Yeah,
are out there
okay.
killing the pheasants anyways.
Yeah.
You might as well put them on
All right.
anyway.
Send my mind with it.
So there you go.
Let's
There you
do
go.
it.
All right. So first off, we'll have Heaven go ahead and start. So this is pretty much the 8-piece breakdown. If you want to just start shredding this apart from
Okay,
it, that'd be great. And then we'll have.
We're making
Miss
the sauce over
Lisa
here?
Make the sauce over here. Yep.
All right.
You can go ahead and put that down. And I'll go ahead and get some veggies cut up for you. You guys ever use shallots before?
I like to call it shallots.
Shallots. Awesome. Shallots are like, I like using them a lot when I'm making sauces.
Okay.
Because they break down a lot nicer than a traditional onion. They're not as strong. Predominantly more in French cooking.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't cook with any onions.
No.
Did they make you cry and your mascara will run?
They're spoiled, Mike and them. If anyone cooks with onions, I just use like onion powder. So
Oh, come on.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just try it out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How am I doing?
You're doing
It looks good to
Okay,
me,
good.
and I'm just glad he didn't ask me to do that with the shallot.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Throw that
Okay.
in there. And then here's your little whisk.
Okay.
And I'll cut a little bit of garlic. You guys like garlic?
Yeah, I love garlic.
And I always like to cut garlic with a knife. You guys ever use a garlic press?
Yep. Oh, professional. No, I have never used. I was watching you cut that thing. Like I would have chopped my finger
And he's
off.
not even watching, right?
I
And I'm like,
was like, show me cut
yeah, don't cut your finger there.
No, no worries. I wouldn't do it if I couldn't do it, you know?
You are talented.
So what am I doing? I'm just mixing this up. Can I
Yeah.
use this?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Is that on? Yeah, we're on.
It should be on. Yep. Yep.
Alright, cool beans, cool beans. I'll cut this other one for you. So what are you guys cooking for Thanksgiving? Are you guys even
Well, I
cooking?
don't cook. My
No?
husband does all the
What's
cooking.
up?
So I bake, but other than that,
Okay,
We're having a full smorgasbord.
nice.
Hams and turkeys and greens and macaroni.
I
will you
love
have a
greens.
lot of leftovers or?
Well, it depends because this year we have a couple more people than usual. And we usually have a substantial amount of leftovers, but we'll see. There'll be something.
Think there'll be any leftover pheasant?
We won't have any leftover pheasant, but I might try this with the leftover turkey that we'll have because we're gonna have two. So I'll have to try this recipe at home.
And in my family, I know the show airs on Friday after Thanksgiving. We do 3 Thanksgivings. We do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we rest.
And then we
Sunday.
Then now you can lay out the pastry, and then you want to go ahead and get you some cheese. And this is really good cheese I picked up at Sholesburg Creamery.
Okay.
Sholesburg's right here in Wisconsin, really good cheese. This is actually pepper jack. Being from Louisiana, I like a little bit of spice, and even though pepper jack cheese is not spicy at all, it's just got a little bit of kick
Right.
to it. How you
Okay,
doing
this
over
is
there?
sauteing now.
All right, awesome, awesome.
Do I want any
How much
liquid
cheese?
in there
I guess
yet?
you can't go wrong with how much
Put
cheese.
just a little bit of butter in there. Yeah, I figure I got all the staples: butter, cheese, and booze.
Yep.
That should be about it, right?
Cheese
Yep.
this side. I'm not the.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
So
Who does
now,
use shredded cheese?
Are we going to do that fun
yeah, I
thing
know,
over
I
here?
know, I know. Yeah, now Miss Lisa cannot
It's
wait.
Rachel, by
Oh
the way.
my
That's okay.
gosh, sorry.
That's all right.
Guys, can we cut that out? No.
No, we can't. That's okay.
So
I'll
that-
just call you Fred.
No. Good one. So yeah, Miss Rachel is dying to learn how to flambe.
And I know that he knows that. We've
I
cooked
know,
before
I
many
know,
times.
I know.
So I'm going to let it
Oh,
go this
man.
time. As long as
Yeah,
this is tasty.
I don't believe you're
Guys,
gonna let
don't
that
make me
go.
laugh.
Okay, but you
right
get to
now.
do your own flambe. Okay.
No,
yeah, I'm
no,
scared.
no reason to be scared. You know,
Okay.
fear is a hidden emotion, only exists if you let it be. It's just a little fire.
I got it there.
Remember when you were
Just
a
a little
kid, did you
fire,
ever play
Rachel.
with fire?
No.
Okay.
No.
So all you want to do is add a little bit of the rum.
Okay.
Right to
Here?
the skillet. Yes. All right, you're definitely from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
That's a
it's a big
Wisconsin
pour.
pour.
Yep,
All right. So now you're just letting the rum heat up a little bit.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna light the flame.
Really?
put
Like
it in
that?
there. Just like that.
Seriously.
Like that.
is a
Like
flame.
that.
Now what do I do?
Now you just gotta shake it. That's the
is
rule of
intense
thumb.
in here
You have to shake it until the flame goes out.
A little intimidating.
It's not that bad. She's being dramatic. It's
Okay.
just a little flour.
Is that good?
That's good.
All right, we're running out of time.
All right, so now we're gonna put in a little bit of duck right
Okay.
in the pastry. And then now we're gonna add in your little bit of wine. I'll help you out.
Okay, thanks. It smells really good.
And then we're gonna add in that heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
Very cool.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And this is my favorite, Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. You ever
Slap
heard of
Your
that?
Mama.
Oh yeah. Very good stuff.
I'm sure it's gonna taste great.
So now I'll show you, I'll do one and you do one. We'll do one together.
Okay.
So all you wanna do is just take each end and
Yep.
pinch them side by side just like that.
Okay.
And then bring the other one in just like that.
Yep.
Yep, almost like you're making a pyramid, and then the other one.
It's like a little cute wonton.
Exactly, exactly.
It is
and just kinda
cute.
pinch it down, just like that. So it's seals.
All right. Now you have to tell us in 30 seconds how it finishes up.
Yes. So all we're going to do when we're done, when we have these, we're just going to hit them with a little bit of egg wash, which is just 1 egg and a little bit of water.
Okay.
And then they go and bake in the oven at 350 for probably about 20 minutes.
Do you want to pull those out and show what it looks like now? And what we'll have Chef do is finish it up, and we're all going to taste it at the end of the show. But look how beautiful golden they are, little pockets of the pheasant and the cheese in there.
It is,
Yeah.
it is.
And then I'm assuming that this sauce will go over
Yes,
top.
and then the basil pesto cream sauce goes over that.
Well,
so
we are
everything's
not
just
going
mashing together.
to dig in until this is all done, but it smells so good. Can't wait to try it.
Awesome,
Yes.
Thanks,
awesome.
Chef.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Up next, we're going to get healthy with some nutritious, fresh pressed juices. And later, Emily Nelson shares one of her family's favorite recipes. We'll be right back.
The Better Half is presented statewide by Quick Trip. Text HALF to 77887 to register to win a trip to Las Vegas with the Better Half Ladies Luncheon. Message and data rates may apply.
Better Half fans, once again, Quick Trip wants to send you to Las Vegas.
Our first Better Half Vegas trip was so much fun. We're going back. And we want to bring you.
Don't miss your chance to win a trip to Las Vegas with your Better Half hosts. Compliments of Quick Trip. Prize includes airfare, hotel, gift card, spa treatment with the wives, and more. To enter, text HALF to 77887. Message and data rates apply.
Enter today so we can see you in Las Vegas.
Don't miss the huge 2-day deals during Menards Black Friday sale. Hurry in for best selection. Save $20 on this build and play construction zone, only $19.99. A 2-pack of steel utility ramps is only $29.99. Men's or ladies' True Timber Camel quarter zip jackets are just $17.99 each. A gaming chair with built-in speakers is only $39. Save on these and many more 2-day deals. Now through Saturday during Menards Black Friday sale.
Save big money at Menards.
When you freeze something,
It's for later.
but how much later?
There's no way to be sure.
But Wendy's is sure that if you want a juicy, delicious hamburger right now, it should be made with fresh, never frozen beef, unlike some other guys. So that's what's in every single hamburger Wendy's serves, and the doubles and the triples. Because at Wendy's, fresh never gets old.
That is pretty shot of the juices. Welcome back, everyone. If you're looking for ways to stay on track during the holidays with all those goodies that are so tempting, how about drinking your fruits and vegetables? Jason Lannock is here from Juiced. It's a juice bar in Milwaukee. Welcome to the show.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's not just any juice. These are special juices.
This is the highest form of juicing, cold pressed juice. You get more nutrients. The nutrients last longer because there's very little oxidation. So it's very concentrated nutrients and it's very fresh.
And you're familiar with these.
I am. Actually, they have them at the stadium for the guys to keep them healthy. And I always tell Jeff to bring as many home as he can.
Sneaking
But
them
they're
in his
really
bag.
popular, so he can only bring a few home at a time.
And that one right there is your favorite?
Yes, this is one of my favorites. So we're making this
That's
right
what
now,
we're
right?
making, yeah.
Well, I want to see how it's done.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Why is cold pressed better?
So there's very little heat in the process, so very little oxidation. So you're getting as many nutrients out of the fruits and vegetables as possible.
All right, you want to show us how it's
Yeah.
done?
Yeah.
So this is actually a miniature version of the one we use at the store. The storefront one is industrial press. It's probably the size of this table.
Wow.
So I couldn't bring that in today, but this is the same process. Basically a 2-step process. You grind the fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Put them in a little pouch, cloth.
Oh.
Roll it up and then press it.
Okay, so you already have done that here.
I have one in here that's in here, and then I'm gonna grind some of the ginger.
Okay.
Put the
Well,
ginger,
yeah,
add the
just
ginger
go
to
for it.
this.
Yeah, you
and
show us
then
how it's
roll it
done.
up, and then we'll do that.
So for every bottle of juice, this is what you guys do.
Yep. So this is the smaller version of what we do at the store, but it's the same basic process. So we're just gonna get.
So you have the ginger in there right now.
Yep, the ginger's in here, so it's
there
coming
it is.
out.
Okay.
So that's all pretty like that. We'll put that back on.
Oh, I can smell it. I love the smell of ginger.
It smells really
smells
fresh.
so
Yeah,
good.
it's really good for digestion too.
And one of these bottles, could you, with there being so many nutrients in there, could you have it as a meal?
It is a meal replacement. We sell a lot of cleanses, so where you're only
like that.
drinking juice for 1 to 7 days. or any of my
January
days,
1st
but
must be a big time of year.
It is.
Yeah, New Year's
It is.
resolution.
It's really good. Anytime after any holiday, people looking to get healthy and get back on track. It's
Yeah.
a really easy way to do that.
And somehow
So-
Alyssa knew that you have a hangover juice too.
We do. It's
It's
really.
got like apples and beets and carrots.
it's
Real good for like the day after a game.
Yeah.
I haven't drank one lately, obviously, but they are really good.
Share them with me.
This is the
Yeah,
press.
you can
Okay, so now it's pressing.
So now
it.
this is the cold press. So there's no
Okay.
heat, hence cold, and this is just an electric press. So instead of the high-powered motor, it's a very slow press.
Interesting.
I'm
Now I know what it
mesmerized.
means
It's pretty
by
cool.
cold
I
press.
can't wait to see what happens.
Yep. A lot of people don't
Oh,
know
wow.
what that means.
And it literally comes
Look
like
at here it
that
comes.
fresh.
And this is fresh juice.
And that's what's going
That's
in
what's
this bottle.
in that bottle. yeah.
Too cool.
Oh,
like
I
a
cannot
science
wait
experiment.
to try that. Mhm. What's the most popular flavors?
The Lean and Clean is our bestseller. The Eternal Life is really popular.
What's in that one?
The Eternal Life is what we're making.
Oh, okay.
The Lean and Clean is kale, cucumber, apple,
A green one.
ginger, and
nice-
lime.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone always
That's our
loves
most
the green
popular.
juice.
And we do have a shot of the menu so
Yeah.
people can get an idea that it's
Ooh.
not just a couple of juices. They have an entire menu. And you have a special going on for our viewers.
We do. So we ship to anywhere in Wisconsin. It's until December 1st. It's free shipping on a 16-pack or more. So,
nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a pretty good
Now,
deal.
and how long can you save them?
I was going to actually ask that.
So
Sorry.
they actually last. We have a process that's called HPP. It uses pressure instead of heat to naturally extend the shelf life.
Okay.
So we get a 56-day shelf life. So you can stock up, keep them cold in your fridge,
Wow.
and they'll last. Yep.
So you could order now and have it still for the first of the year?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anna, you're our guest.
Oh.
Go for it.
I probably need it. I have
That's
a little cold this week.
But that's fresh right
That is
there.
as fresh as it gets.
Wow. It's
Is it
awesome.
delicious?
It's delicious.
Can you taste the ginger in there?
Yes, and I love ginger.
I love that
And
idea.
pineapple too.
Some of
So
the
that's a
other
good
flavors
combo.
are over here.
Yeah.
It's like the drinking the rainbow.
It is, yeah. It's drinking the rainbow. A lot of people have that term, and it actually means something because you want to get as many, as big of a variety of nutrients as possible, and the colors kind of match that.
Do you just have the one location in Milwaukee?
We just have the one location where we make all of our juice, and then we also sell wholesale to various grocery stores, Sendix, Outpost. We sell to sports teams, obviously, and different places, coffee shops around town.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for being
It's
here
all
today.
my pleasure. Thank
It's
you.
called Juiced. Find them online, and you can order for the holidays if you want. Delicious stuff.
Absolutely.
And it smells so good in here, too. Now, we're trying to keep a little healthy during the holidays. So Anna is going to take Heaven and Alyssa through a little yoga class. That's coming up on The Better Half. We're going to balance our eating that's coming up with a little workout right now. We're doing a yoga session. And you teach yoga, don't you?
I do. I teach at Western Racket and Gen Star Movement Studio in De Pere. 6 classes a week, so
Yeah.
keeps me busy and zen for Sunday. So
Zen for Sunday.
Zen for Sunday. Keeping it zen.
Yeah.
And today we're focusing on the mom-to-be, Alyssa.
Yes.
Anna's going to do some
This
prenatal.
year she popped out last week.
Look at your bump.
Yeah, 19 weeks already. It's just flying by.
It's adorable.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, adorable. So why is yoga good for somebody like Alyssa, or even
Yeah.
Heaven who just had a baby?
really, yoga is great for everyone, no matter the age or what you're going through in your life. It's really calming. It kind of gets your body back into alignment. We do sorts of things all throughout our day that don't necessarily promote good posture, necessarily sitting at a desk, whatever the case may be. So it just brings your mind back to your body and noticing how you're feeling in different areas. So
I love it.
today we're going to focus on...
I'm already calm, just like getting there.
We need to stretch you out. Get ready for that.
You got it, Rachel.
We're going to focus on hip opening since that'll be important in the coming months for Alyssa. And for just your regular person too, we carry a lot of stress in our hips and we don't normally realize it. So
Yeah.
athletes, runners, their hip muscles, groin,
can all
hip
benefit from
flexors.
this.
Yes.
So what's the first pose you're going to take them through?
Warrior two. So we're going to start with our right foot forward. You're going to bend through your right knee, so your knee is stacked right over your ankle. Your back foot arch is aligned with the heel of your front foot.
Okay.
Arms are out in front. Your gaze is over your right fingertips.
You're looking fierce.
Yeah, so this is a great confidence pose. It's powerful, so when you go into labor in a few months, you'll
Think
be
of this.
ready.
Feeling
Right
powerful.
before the baby comes
Yes,
out.
I'm
right.
just gonna be
Just
standing
hop out
in
of that
labor like this.
hospital bed and do your warrior two. So that's great. It's gonna really open those hips,
feel
prepare you. Yeah, so go ahead and straighten through your front leg. We're gonna come into triangle pose now. So hands are still out, your right fingertips are gonna reach forward, and then you're gonna tip at the hip so your fingertips come to the floor or a block. So for Alyssa here, everyone's bodies are different. So props don't mean you're bad at a pose, it just means
good.
that your anatomy is
I need
set
the
up
block.
differently.
Heaven obviously doesn't.
Super flexible.
Yes.
And then some people
that
think
is
their
nice.
left hand just gets to hang out up here, but you're actually activating through the whole body. So your left fingertips, you can send energy up through those. This is a calming but active pose, and it's grounding. So again, back to just preparing mentally for birth. This is
Yeah.
a good mindset for you. So go ahead and rise back up to standing. And we are actually going to come into a quick down dog just to get set up for pigeon pose. So I'm going to grab these bolsters. This is a more intense hip opener. So go ahead and plant your hands at the top of your mat. Heels stretch towards the back. You're going to lift your right leg into the sky. And
This
then
one always feels, downward dog always feels good for me. It stretches
and then
out my legs.
Bring your right knee to your right wrist. And you're flexing, right wrist, right here. See?
Oh, like down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you want to flex through this foot and bring your ankle up towards the side of the mat. Good job. And actually, we can use some props here. So if you want to stick a bolster, go ahead and lift your hips, Alyssa. Woo.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, like all the way under there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that's probably a little comforting for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that feel
then-
better?
Really nice.
I've never.
Yeah.
And
There's so many cool
I've been
props
doing
with
a lot
yoga.
of, yeah.
For heaven, we can do a block just to give you a little
She's
support.
nice and flexible.
And then go ahead and start to walk your fingertips forward and just melt your heart down into the floor, and you'll feel that hip flexor open up.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad you girls are doing this and not me.
You look cute and your booty's doing it.
And what is this good for?
Really just
Stretching
hip
out.
opening
Okay.
and also just letting go. Sometimes you just need to not worry about everything that's going on and just let gravity do the work. So people tend to get a little fidgety in this pose, and so it's really good to just focus on your breathing, sending your breath down into your hips.
That's what I'm
breathing,
doing, so I
another
can
great
stay in
thing
it.
for labor.
This
We're
really
back to
stretching.
work in a minute.
Yep. So if you guys slowly, gently want to make your way out. And then in a normal yoga class, whatever you do to the right, you also do to the left. So you would go back to down dog and then do the left side.
And how often should somebody do yoga? Daily?
Well, it's meant to be a daily practice, actually. Yeah. So they say the best time is in the morning. Personally, I'm not a morning person, but I do teach morning classes, so I'm getting there. But yeah, it's really up to you. But I always recommend at least once a week, just taking that time for that 1 hour for yourself to just calm the mind, stretch out your body, not worry about all the other stuff you have going on. So.
Thank
and
you
there's
so
a lot
much.
of men that do it too.
Yeah, how did you feel
So
about
I feel
doing
actually,
that?
I want to do my left side now.
All right, why don't you do that? You got it. And we're
We won't
going to
leave you
let
hanging.
Emily Nelson take over the show in a little bit. She's going to show us a family favorite recipe using sweet potatoes, perfect for the holidays. That's coming up on The Better Half.
The Better Half, presented by Quick Trip, is brought to you in part by Goodwill, Menards, and by Wendy's.
At Quick Trip, we get to know our neighbors. It's nice, making sure you always have fresh buns from our bakery, a gallon of milk from our dairy, maybe even a pizza from our kitchen. We all deserve a treat now and then, and goodness knows you deserve to be treated well. It's what we Midwesterners do.
For a limited time, pick up a pound of Nature's Touch butter for $2.49 or a dozen grade A large eggs for 69 cents. Quick Trip. Big on fresh, low on price.
See you next time.
Don't miss the huge two-day deals during Menards Black Friday sale. Hurry in for best selection. Save $20 on this build and play construction zone, only $19.99. A 2-pack of steel utility ramps is only $29.99. Men's or ladies' True Timber Camel quarter zip jackets are just $17.99 each. A gaming chair with built-in speakers is only $39. Save on these and many more 2-day deals. Now through Saturday during Menards Black Friday sale.
Save big money at Menards.
When you freeze something,
It's for later.
but how much later?
There's no way to be sure.
But Wendy's is sure that if you want a juicy, delicious hamburger right now, it should be made with fresh, never frozen beef, unlike some other guys. So that's what's in every single hamburger Wendy's serves, and the doubles and the triples. Because at Wendy's, fresh never gets old.
Welcome back to The Better Half, and welcome back to Emily Nelson's Kitchen. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Thanks for
welcome
having us back.
No problem.
And look at this. It feels so good in my hand. It's that perfect fall recipe. It's cozy, it's warm, and it's a chili, but it's not your average chili. Emily, what are we making today?
This is a sweet potato turkey chili. So very healthy, very warming, very filling. So yeah.
And still a comfort food.
Oh yes, for sure.
A healthy
and
comfort
tastes good.
food.
First thing you want to do is prep the sweet potatoes. So just chop the sweet potato. I left one unchopped. And with the sweet potato, and a lot of this stuff actually, there's a lot of chopped vegetables. You just kind of, however chunky you like it is how you can make it. So sometimes I make it chunkier. If your kids don't like super chunky, or if they're pretty little and they don't want big bites, you can chop it a little smaller.
About how many sweet potatoes would you say go into this?
The recipe says 2 cups. I usually just try to find 2 small, medium sweet potatoes, and I just put 2 of them in there.
And you peeled them ahead of time?
Yep, peel them ahead of time. Toss them in a bowl. We'll just go with this. And then you'll add a little bit of olive. You don't want it to be too oily. A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt or seasoning salt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roast these for a little bit in the oven while we put the rest of the soup together. And at 350 for 30 or so minutes, 15 minutes, and then toss them, and then 15 more minutes. While those are roasting, you'll add a couple tablespoons of oil to your pot. And you will start sauteing the onions until they're, let's see, what do they do? Translucent for the most part. Again, they'll cook a little bit more as the soup simmers. Throw in a little bit of garlic. Again, I love garlic, so I typically use a little bit more than what the recipe calls for.
So do it to
Not
taste?
everybody, yes, do it to taste. My mom loves garlic, it just doesn't love her, so she tends to not use as much garlic. Or if she's coming over, I don't use quite as much, but.
Oh, it smells so good in here now.
Well, onions and garlic, like when it's sauteing, is like one of the best smells.
Love it.
You'll let the garlic just for a couple minutes, about 20 to 30 seconds. You don't want to overcook the garlic, just kind of let it release the flavor. After that, you'll add your turkey.
Could you make this with beef if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you can get ground chicken and, kind of whatever your preference is.
I think the turkey and the sweet potato work together really well.
Yep.
I like the combo.
Did
you want to watch me eat again? Because I will.
So yeah, the turkey is pretty much done, and the onion and the garlic in there. So what we'll do now is kind of pretty much just dump the rest of the ingredients in there. And with the broth, you can use any kind of whatever broth you prefer. I have vegetable broth. You can use chicken broth, or if you want beef broth, whatever works. So we'll do a cup of this, and it will kind of simmer down with the. As we simmer it, the liquid will go away a little bit. So as you go, if you find that you need to add a little bit more liquid,
you can do that?
You can do that, yep.
Okay.
So we'll just add that. We'll add the diced celery.
Looks like you worked really hard cutting that celery up.
Yes. If you want to save time,
and we all do,
as we all do, you can buy pre-diced onion and celery at most grocery stores. So
it does help.
It helps a ton, especially when you have to dice carrots and
sweet potatoes
and red bell pepper. Yes, it saves you a lot of time. So add those vegetables, and then we're also going to add. This is another instance where I kind of just do my own thing. Not what the recipe says, but so you'll add a can of diced tomatoes, and then the tomato sauce, it says, I don't know, a certain measurement, but I just buy a can and I just dump the can in there, so it makes it a lot easier. It just makes it a lot
eating
easier.
it, so I know it turned out.
And you know, you really can't mess up chili, I feel like you know, it's pretty easy. So add those things, mix that around a little bit. And then we'll add our spices. So we have some chili powder. And I did put in the recipe, I prefer chili powder because I don't love like super spicy, and especially when you're serving it to kids.
Okay.
A lot of kids don't like spicy. But if it's just adults, or if you tend to like spicier foods, you can do red pepper flakes and or crushed red pepper, and along with chili powder or instead of chili powder, and that will give it a little more kick. Yeah. Do you like spicy food?
I prefer a little bit of a kick and not a lot of it.
I agree. I can handle a little bit more than what I used to, but not
the same here.
I don't like my food to hurt me.
I don't want to hurt either. I don't want to cry.
Right. So we're adding some chili powder, cumin, paprika in there. Whoop, a lot of paprika. And then some salt, or your seasoning salt of choice.
Okay.
I like to use a seasoning salt because it just gives it a little more oomph. So yeah, that's about all that you need in there. And then as your sweet potatoes finish up cooking, you'll let this simmer a little bit to kind of cook the vegetables. Oh, almost forgot the beans.
Don't forget the beans.
Kidney beans. Want some protein and fiber in there.
I almost forgot about the sweet potatoes in the oven.
And these I diced up much smaller, as you can see, than the ones in that batch that I made earlier. So for kids, like I said, if you want to make them a little bit smaller, a little easier to eat.
I really like the white sweet potato in there.
Yeah,
it's different.
It is different. Yeah, you can kind of customize it and make it fun. And you know, if there's something that you don't like, just leave it out. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so we got the sweet potatoes in there. Give it another little mix around.
And then just let it sit?
Then just kind of let it sit, yeah. And actually, if you could as well make it in the slow cooker. And you know, if you need to make it earlier and let it kind of cook throughout the afternoon and have it ready for when you get home, yeah, that would work too.
And again, what do you call it?
Sweet potato turkey chili.
By Emily Nelson. She tops it with a little...
Yeah, you can do sour cream or plain Greek yogurt, because kind of does the same thing, and then some diced green onion.
Well, and it's delicious, trust me. I'm well on my way to finishing this bowl. But I don't like to eat alone, so serve yourself up some and we'll eat together.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We are back in the kitchen with Chef Ace Champion, and he's going to finish that first recipe we worked on. What did you call it?
It is smoked duck with pepper jack cheese, topped with the basil pesto cream sauce.
And what did you call it, Heaven?
Smoked pheasant.
Smoked pheasant.
It's a pheasant hot pocket.
It's a hot pocket. But look at it. I don't know if you can see it. It comes out of the oven all golden brown and and flaky. But we have to finish it. What do you do to finish that off?
You
bet.
So we're just going to spoon the cream sauce right over it. Right
and you said a basil pesto?
Yeah, it's basically an Alfredo sauce infused with basil pesto.
Look at how beautiful that is. Yeah. What a beautiful way to use your leftover pheasant or duck or turkey.
What to do.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
And then we're just going to top this with a little bit of fresh basil and diced red bell pepper.
And it's pretty.
Oh yeah, Christmas colors. I tried.
Yeah, that's very festive. Okay, and then the next recipe, can I just try one of those?
Go for it.
Okay.
I know.
Rachel's like, I can't wait.
Here, take the whole plate with you.
I'm gonna put one of these fancy hot pockets on here.
Get you a little more sauce.
Yeah, I can
And I'll take
I can do
mixer.
that. I'm going to give you the mixer. What are you making now?
So this is, in Louisiana, we don't do a lot of pumpkins. I know in Wisconsin, traditionally, you guys
It's
do
pu-
pumpkin
mhm.
pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie. So we love sweet potato
Sweet
pie.
potato pie,
So I
yep.
gave it a little bit of Wisconsin twist. I actually put some cream cheese in there. So
There we
it's
go.
cream cheese, sweet potato pie, with a little bit of rum.
Okay.
With a little bit of rum.
A little bit of rum. So I'm
Heaven,
gonna have-
you're a fan of sweet potatoes.
I
then.
am.
Yeah.
I love them. They're very good.
And they're super healthy for you. High in vitamin A, which is good for your skin, and vitamin E too. as
All
well.
right.
There you go.
All right.
So first thing you want to do is you can go ahead and add in your sweet potatoes. And all I did with the sweet potatoes, I just roasted them off for about an hour and a half.
It's
until
so
they were done.
good. I just couldn't wait any longer. This is really, really good.
There we go.
I'm gonna turn that mixer on. So as that's mixing, you can go ahead and add in your eggs. Now with the eggs, what I did is I used 2 egg yolks and 1 egg because you want that nice yolkiness for
Right.
the fat content in there.
Who wants food without fat?
I know, I know.
Especially at the holidays.
I know.
We'll do our juice cleanse after the holidays.
I have my mindset like get through Thanksgiving and then like kick it into high gear for the nutrition stuff.
There you go. So now you can go ahead and add in all your sugar, and that's about a
Yeah.
cup of sugar.
Perfect.
And then you can add in that's cinnamon,
Gotta have cinnamon.
and then your pumpkin spice. Even though it's not pumpkin pie, it's actually very similar to pumpkin pie. I like to call them cousins.
Okay.
So then
But
we're-
you like sweet potato better. Why do you like
It's
it
a
better?
flavor thing, I think.
Yeah.
And a texture a little
Like
bit.
this, the pheasant versus the turkey. There's just something
Oh my God,
special there.
It is. Well, one is smoked. So
Yes,
you got the
that's
smoked
right.
cheese in there and the
And
smoked
that
pheasant.
spicy
So that really
cheese,
gives
yep.
it a little bit of a twist to it. So then we're gonna add in, you can go ahead and add in your cream cheese.
Cream cheese is yummy in
I know.
recipes, so
I like to eat it
I'm
with my
okay with
finger.
the Wisconsin part of this then. There we go. So you like to eat it with your finger?
I always save a little bit in that packet so that I can just
Look at
How's that
yeah.
Hot Pocket working for you?
It's so good.
I can't wait to
We're
try
gonna have to
mine.
rename it.
To what?
Pheasant hot pocket, exactly.
Really?
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Did you add in the vanilla?
I did not.
Okay, you can add in a little bit of vanilla, and this is Mexican vanilla bean.
Okay.
How do we know
Which is
how
really
much?
good.
Just
Just add a little bit.
okay.
That's good. You know how grandma used to do.
Yeah,
She
just
don't
throw it in
measure
there.
anything,
I don't really
little bit of
measure
this,
very
little bit
often
of-
either, so you know.
Yeah, you know. And then you can add in your evaporated milk. Now you can use regular milk, you
Okay.
can use skim milk. I like using evaporated milk because that's what my grandma used when
Yes.
she made all her pies and stuff. So
In every single recipe, it's in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then the last thing we want to add is the secret ingredient.
Again.
I know.
Rachel
We have a
knows.
theme going on here.
That's my
Rum.
niche.
I didn't know
I cook
that.
with a lot of liquor.
So this is to taste or
This is to taste.
No, just-
Yeah, it's definitely
Did you
not.
hear what he said? That's my niche.
That's
I
good.
cook with a lot of liquor.
That's good.
Okay.
You cook with former Packers player Amon Green a lot too, don't you?
I actually filmed 3 episodes in his home, and I'll be filming a couple of more in the next upcoming season. Got him a nice little contract with Cherry Delight.
cool.
He represents the Rapid Red Fuel. So yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and he's really helping me get to the
So
next
maybe
level.
in January we'll start to see some of those
Oh,
episodes.
you will.
We
You
will
will.
in January.
Yeah, you
Awesome.
will. Most definitely.
So once that's mixed, what are you pouring that into the shell?
Yeah. So now we're gonna pour that into a pre-baked pie shell.
Okay.
And you just
Do you
wanna.
make your own?
No.
That's okay.
I go through so much work with the filling, you
Yeah,
know.
okay.
And-
But so it's
by-
okay.
It is okay. By all means, if you guys are at home and you got a homemade recipe, knock yourself out.
It's good to save time when you can.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm using one of Amy's.
You want to open it? Here, right there. I locked it.
Oh, you're so fancy. See? And then, Miss Heaven, if you want to pour that in right into the pie shell.
Okay.
And like I said, I took the regular pie shell, put it on a glass pie plate. I love
Okay.
using glass pie plates versus the other ones, just because they seem to hold a lot better. And then I just took A-wash and brushed that around, and then I
Nice.
just
That's why it was
par-baked
so
that.
golden in there.
Yes, you want to par-bake it. Anytime you do any liquid pies, you want to par-bake it for about 10 minutes. And
that's
that
a
way,
good tip.
the
Okay.
crust doesn't get soggy. Let me get this out the way.
I'm
All
learning
right.
so much in here.
And then it goes into the oven?
And then it goes in the oven. We'll go ahead and put that in the oven at 350 for about an hour.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
350 for an hour, and
Yep.
it comes out
And
looking
it comes
like
out
that.
just like this, and you got to make sure to let it set. I know it's going to be hard, and I know you like to dig in right away, but it's going to be
Taste it.
still a little bit creamy.
Rachel?
Yes.
I'm okay waiting on dessert. It's the rest
let
that I
it
can't
sit.
wait on. This was so delicious. We'll invite the rest of the ladies over and we'll dig in.
Yeah, get some good food over there.
Can't wait.
All right.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
The Better Half beverages provided by Quick Trip, home of Cafe Karuba Coffee and Nature's Touch. The Better Half is presented statewide by Quick Trip, now offering premium fresh meats. Quick Trip, big on fresh meats, low on price.
At Quick Trip, we get to know our neighbors. It's nice, making sure you always have fresh buns from our bakery, a gallon of milk from our dairy, maybe even a pizza from our kitchen. We all deserve a treat now and then, and goodness knows you deserve to be treated well. It's what we Midwesterners do.
For a limited time, pick up a pound of Nature's Touch butter for $2.49 or a dozen grade A large eggs for 69 cents. Quick Trip, big on fresh, low on price.
See you next time.
Better Half fans, once again, Quick Trip wants to send you to Las Vegas.
Our first Better Half Vegas trip was so much fun. We're going back, and we want to bring you.
Don't miss your chance to win a trip to Las Vegas with your Better Half hosts. Compliments of Quick Trip. Prize includes airfare, hotel, gift card, spa treatment with the wives, and more. To enter, text HALF to 77887. Message and data rates apply.
Enter today so we can see you in Las Vegas.
Don't miss the huge 2-day deals during Menards Black Friday sale. Hurry in for best selection. Save $20 on this build and play construction zone, only $19.99. A 2-pack of steel utility ramps is only $29.99. Men's or ladies' True Timber Camel quarter zip jackets are just $17.99 each. A gaming chair with built-in speakers is only $39. Save on these and many more 2-day deals. Now through Saturday during Menards Black Friday sale.
Save big money at Menards.
When you freeze something,
It's for later.
but how much later?
There's no way to be sure.
But Wendy's is sure that if you want a juicy, delicious hamburger right now, it should be made with fresh, never frozen beef, unlike some other guys. So that's what's in every single hamburger Wendy's serves, and the doubles and the triples. Because at Wendy's, fresh never gets old.
Welcome back to the Better Half. And this
nice.
one is for you.
Yes.
Couple little pecans
Sweet
on there.
potato
It is
pie.
time to eat.
There you go.
This is like the ultimate favorite.
They're all waiting on the pie. They didn't dive into the hot
Oh
pocket.
yeah, here you go.
I know I shouldn't call it that, but you're
That's
fed
so
up.
good. I like the cream cheese. It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
That's good. Don't worry, Rachel might have a hot pocket.
Really good.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoy that. Great for the
My dad
holidays.
said try and make this for Christmas or something.
Yeah, you guys are kind of doing it backwards. You're supposed to eat the entree first and then the dessert.
I always do dessert first. Always do
Evan
dessert
does
first.
whenever we go out to eat. It's
I'm
always
a
dessert
sweet.
first.
I love sweets.
Nice.
Even when you're at a restaurant?
Oh
Yeah, I kind of.
You order
Really?
I get it all like, you know, I love sweets. I don't know, it's so good.
I always learn something new about you. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Anna, what do you think? Have you had sweet potato pie before?
I don't think that I have, but I
Really?
love sweet potatoes, so
And do you like pumpkin pie?
I do.
It's kind of
I
like
need to go
the
home and
marriage
make
of the
some,
two.
So this is inspiring me.
And it's going to make it now.
Maybe I'm gonna switch it up.
Really nice.
So make
Well-
sure you guys save some to bring home to the hubby, right?
There you go.
We'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try. I can't make any promises.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Better Half. We'll see you next week. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.